You long time. Hey, we love you so much for being here with us.
For putting up with us.
Yeah. And
we're putting up with her.
This is the sort of thing that girls do in the ladies' room. We talk about shit, and we confiscate men, and we bind them to the door, and we say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Yeah, no, not really. Actually, that doesn't happen
no
at
binding.
all.
He looks disappointed now.
I don't think he's trying to run away, so I don't think.
I'm sorry. Were you expecting some
dart
binding? We could lower some ropes from the ceiling and hoist you up there.
No, there's nowhere to lower the ceiling. It's on us.
We removed it last week.
I was suspending people's disbelief. I was trying to play with the
Oh yeah,
never
it's a
mind.
huge cavernous basement that we're in.
It's an acting thing.
Right? She's not a professional. So
I'm not a professional with a company.
Anyway,
Donna Baldwin. So fancy.
They're gonna drop me now. Thank you so much.
Oh
Appreciate
my!
it.
I like
Don't
to
worry,
make you
no one's watching the show.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, my son used that
say.
like 20 years ago. How's she doing?
Shake it off. I'm just gonna shake it off. I'm gonna shake it off. Taylor. I'm Team Taylor.
Grandma B, Granny B. Is that what you call her these days? Granny B Productions.
Who?
How old is she?
Oh my God! I don't even know what she's. Would you stop? Her son runs it now. No big deal. Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Rest in peace. My bad.
I don't know. Never mind.
Sorry, I didn't know who you were. Nothing on you.
If you are.
Why does the show always sort of become a train wreck?
I don't know. What
It's just a sheer
Guess what,
joy, isn't it?
Guess what happened this time? We didn't start off as one. We're getting better. Look at her face. She's like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you guys were a mess when you came in here.
Look at her. She's like, yeah, you did.
No, she's had that same smile on her face.
Yeah, she has. Look at her. Yeah, she's happy. Happy camper.
Yep.
So we have to talk about this entertainment because usually we talk about entertainment like what's the new movie coming out, what's the thing. And I really want our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado to weigh in on this because it was a new revelation for me. I had this call from someone who watches us from Florida. He used to be in New York, now in Florida, and he was like, "I just really wanted to tell you."
Do you know what part of Florida?
No.
Oh, Jags fan. Hi, Florida. Go Jags.
Are you a Jags fan?
He's in the prison.
Absolutely.
Florida maximum penitentiary.
You meant Jacksonville. No, he had a phone. He had a phone.
Although they have phones there.
They have prisons and football. That's all they have. So he's probably a fan.
Well,
okay.
Anyway.
Anywho. So
he was talking about how he gets paid. He started getting paid to ejaculate into a shot glass.
Nice.
And do it. Like
what?
Yeah.
Hit me with your cum shot. Fire
well, I
away.
was going to name this segment. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. Because he really likes it.
Don't use a kid for
no. Wait, is it his own?
What did I just say?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I just heard cum shot and then I freaked out. I blacked out.
She had to come back to us.
She had a little seizure.
It's okay. The trauma.
Are you guys with us? You right? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You guys okay? You cool? You cool?
I'm good.
You cool?
We're going pretty low,
cool?
but I can go.
Are we cool? You
I
good?
can go.
You good? Okay.
We're good.
I'm going to try to focus.
Okay. So he ejaculates into a shot glass.
Right.
And he goes on. He does it on Skype for a woman who likes to watch him then take the shot. And he realized that he really likes it. John,
of course he does.
I know John's watching, and you know what? I am not laughing at this because I actually found it fascinating. I had no idea, but he discovered that. Yeah, Judgment Judy over there. Sorry, no, she's just high.
I love it. I'm just trying to picture this.
So he actually got paid, and he told me when he got paid, and I was like, I think he should probably be getting paid a little more than that, like because he actually stored it up for a week. She watched every day for a week, and then he froze it, and then he did all 5.
Oh.
Nobody likes it. No, seriously.
I think I have pretty much just.
You have never tasted your own juices?
What?
I'm sorry, it's just a question.
Back in the ladies' room.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just a
watching
question.
WorldViral.tv here.
Come on,
it's
just
7:30 to 9.
It's your own.
See you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Gina's like, my job is to remind you how to call us and how to find us. But
I'm the sober one. If
What
you'd
do
like
we
to hire me, give me a call at 303.
Are we taking callers to see if they've ever tasted their own juice?
Yes, I think that would be a
In
good
fact,
idea.
we're only going to talk
What is
about
our phone
it if you
number,
call.
Liz?
303.
It's right there.
I'm sorry, 720-361-2728 if you want to call the show.
We got our kerfluffled.
We're here every week. If you call, leave a
know what
message.
your
We'll
face
call you back
is.
when we're on the air.
Your
We'll
face
make
is
it a ring.
Oh, that was a good one. Anyway, you can call and tell us, but I'm thinking it's kind of a natural thing for everyone to kind of know what their body does.
Would you
and
drink
this
it?
guy,
Would you take
I
shots of
already
your
know what my
juices?
body does.
I'm not sure I could actually
I don't know.
do that into a
You mean
that's why I wanted the guy's perspective.
Can I say so? Is it more like when a guy goes down on you and then he comes back up and you still got your?
Well,
juices?
you got that.
Is that how you how are you tasting? Is
I'm not saying that I'm just constantly tasting.
Are you like?
Oh God, I hope I'm okay. He's
like,
on his
what does
way
it taste
over.
like?
Am I good?
Oh my God, Gina goes way dark with that. You see what happened?
You brought it up.
Gina pulled the fist out. You know, I was only like 2 fingering you, but Gina's like,
dear Lord
the whole
Jesus.
thing, and they're licking it.
Oh Lord.
I taste great.
Less
Not
filling.
So fresh.
Okay, what do you have? You,
I just do
you
a little
think
scratch and sniff. I'm
she
not
has
tasting
boys.
it.
Oh God. If you're scratching, that's just not.
I
that's
don't
probably,
have to. I want to.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
Yes.
Yes, it was
Everyone submits to a questionnaire
muffin.
afterwards.
No cheese.
I determine what.
Do boys
Do you have time for a
generally?
brief survey?
Do boys taste
No.
their own?
I think some boys do.
I can't imagine that the curiosity isn't there.
I think the
Come
curiosity is probably there.
on. It's human. It's human
And
nature.
Sure.
have you?
I have not. But I
No,
don't think
you wouldn't admit to it.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
might.
either.
I'll admit to all kinds of
Come
crazy
on, just a
shit.
tip, like a little bit of, like that,
No.
like a little. Oh, that's not bad.
I'm like weird about it for some reason. I don't think I'm. I think I'm like an exception though. I think most guys probably have.
I think probably.
And I don't
think you're
judge
right.
them.
I
It's okay.
never even thought.
I don't know why you would
John.
judge. Like,
I'm
why
judging
judge?
it.
Like,
It's
it's
gross.
I never
Sickies.
thought of that. I never even thought of that.
You've never tasted your own self?
Dude, like, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying, like, you
I
can
mean,
get down
not
there, but,
maybe
like-
accidentally.
Well, but what about-
Like she's saying.
What
maybe
about when
I
you
think
finish a guy
I think
off with
when
your
Megan,
mouth?
I think when Megan
No.
needs a
That's
midnight
not about
snack,
me.
she's just
Well, but
eating
you taste
herself.
yourself.
I don't
Well,
know
no, I
what's
don't know.
going
I've
on.
never had that.
That's
Oh.
gross. You are all long. You could probably get down there too. She just
Congratulations.
fucking Megan gets those legs out. Woo! Oh, I
Oh,
take
this is
it.
not a
Munch
family
away.
show.
It's like a
Oh,
buffet
hey.
down
Oh, yeah.
there.
No. This has never been pitched as a family show.
No,
ever.
it has
Not even
not
for
ever
a
been.
second.
Pitched as a family
No.
show.
But
thank
I'm
God.
saying, I think, Liz, back me up. It's human nature.
Liz.
Where's Russell? Because we talked about this earlier. Of course, he disappeared conveniently.
I know.
I think it's human nature that, didn't you
What
ever
did
pick your
Russell
nose
say?
as a kid?
Yeah,
As
but
a
that's a
kid?
far cry from
you
what
pick
you're
your nose and taste
proposing.
it?
I never
No, I
tasted
never
it.
would do
Oh, my
that.
God. You've never tasted a booger?
I have
No.
never.
I don't believe her.
Accidentally in the pool.
I don't. Was it someone else?
This one that'll do any drug.
I
on the
know, right? She'll
planet.
do any
I
drug
know,
on the
or any
planet.
death-defying, activity. But
Except taste a booger or your own
I
cum.
don't know. I never. I
She's
never
not
even
gonna
thought
taste
of
it?
that. I don't know. That never occurred to me.
Wow.
That act is a fresh one. I have to think about it. Ask me next week what I think.
I don't want to know
I
next
don't know.
week.
Yes,
We'll
we
do
want
that
you to
on
go home and
recap.
taste yourself. When we
That's
come
my
back next
homework.
week,
That's my
your
show
homework.
prep for
Taste
next
a
week.
booger and taste your vajay.
You're not off the hook, TJ. You never taste a booger ever?
I'll taste one of yours.
Yeah, I need to think. I need to think.
You just want me to do drugs first, and then you'll
Actually,
taste it.
that's exactly why I picked you.
You're like,
dirty whore.
Yeah, I'll take some of that. Can you share? Jeez, fuck's sake.
Oh, damn.
I just think it's human nature. Liz never weighed in because
well, I'm
she's like,
very
I
human
don't
nature.
even want
I'm
to.
fascinated. I will say.
Are you? But why are you fascinated? That fascinates me that you're fascinated. Why are you fascinated by that?
I don't know. The mind expanded by a new idea never regains its original shape, I suppose.
You can never unhear that, unvisualize it.
But that was.
We just
I've never
fucked
had
with
that.
Gina's brain so hard. She's never going to be the same. That's what I said. That's what
my
I
mind just
interpreted
went
what
like-
she just said.
I think that's what we should work on is completely destroying her brain.
Or everybody who's watching.
Everybody.
Buenas noches, Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty more where this came from, people.
And the Florida
Yes.
penitentiary. Let's not forget those lovely guys.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I was like, okay, I never knew you'd get paid. Like, I was like, you're underpaid.
Yeah,
but
and
other
that's
than
what
that,
that's what her problem is she's like, I've been eating myself for years and
for
not
free,
getting
and now
for
this
it.
dumbass is
That is
making
not
a
what I
fortune.
said.
She wants in. She wants in on this. God.
I am just like my. What? Oh, thank God for PayPal.
You guys drunk?
I'm like,
going
no,
on?
I'm actually not.
Sober.
No, I know.
That's
No,
the
no.
scary part.
Huh.
No, We're not.
Anywho, so what are you going out for a snack later? Or we're not going out to eat together, that's for sure. I'm not going to sit around and watch you taste yourself.
I know. And don't kiss me anymore because I'm not 100%.
I had no idea that this topic would actually disintegrate to me.
I'm
like
shocked.
This.
Now I don't feel so bad about licking the dog's butt, so I'm good.
Well, I feel bad being shocked. Now I feel like maybe I should have played it off.
Yeah, okay, so anyway.
I lick myself all the time, man.
We're done with that. Thank you, John, for nothing. Hey, keep watching, though.
Pay for my therapy.
Whatever, Florida.
If you'd like to sponsor my therapy.
We're going to be right back to wrap up and give you our final quote of the week or our final thought to carry through the week. Surprise, Bryce, you have to come up with one. Yeah, and you too. Because, damn, I don't know what else to say. WorldViral.tv, you're in the ladies' room. Don't go anywhere.
Here's an idea. Let's take a well-known local music editor, stick him in a room with a couple hot chicks, Chad Drew,
the quintessential stoner,
and then we'll force him to watch some videos of an uncensored, cracked-out motel shit show from next door. Sound awesome?
I like it.
Tune into Music Buzz Live Radio Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. right here on World Viral TV.
World Viral. Colorado Harvest Company.
About 1 minute, guys, and then we'll go back in. Yeah.
I capture the beauty to put on display
30 seconds.
as if it's my duty to blow you away. This is the end of everything I've ever known.
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Welcome to the newest Colorado Harvest Company. Well, I mean, he was a professor.
World Viral.
Being a nice guy is a ruse for sex.
What?
Yes.
It's about 30 seconds.
Yes.
Ruse?
So unpack that. I don't know what
fuck
you're
is
talking
that?
Yeah. So
It's like manifest.
It's a pretty good. It's actually what has happened is men have
5.
adopted a failed seduction strategy.
First word out of your mouth. Love it. Okay, so because that last segment went so well, and we were talking about tasting our own flavors.
Juices.
It was a
I didn't
nice
say
finish.
juices. I didn't say juices. You did.
Flavor
and she
is
said she would eat my
worse.
booger. So
I want to eat your booger.
there you go.
That's
Eat that big old
red.
fatty.
What's
That's
in your nose?
That's a fatty. There you go.
Salty.
Yeah, you have eaten boogers.
That is familiar. I don't think that's from a booger, though.
No? What do you
From your nose?
identify? Make an assessment.
Make an assessment. Nothing. You have nothing.
Close up
It's
on
just
TJ
such a
chewing my
flavored-
booger.
It's just such a
It's so
flavor
delicious.
fusion.
It's a Megan booger. Ooh,
It's a mouthful.
yum. Ah.
Okay, it was good. Thank you. Moving on.
You're welcome.
That was one tasty booger. Thank you.
So this is our last segment. Thank God.
I know. Bryce
Because,
must be so happy.
Damn. We're going to go around this semicircle and into the booth and find everybody's sort of last thought, like thought for the week and why. If it's good enough, we'll ask why. If not, we'll just say shut the fuck up. And we'll go around and get our last thoughts, our last quotes.
Starting with you, Fury. Fury.
I am so furious.
The Fury.
No, my thought, my quote for the week, because it was kind of a hell of a week, I would say, every paradox has a point of parallax. Ooh.
What?
Our mathematician probably knows that.
X-Lax?
No.
Aflax?
I'm sorry, those are really big words. I know, TJ. I'm
To the
sorry.
max?
I don't get it. But
Every paradox has a point of parallax.
right?
Do you know what a paradox is? Bryce, what's a paradox?
A paradox? Like things that are similar?
No.
That's what I
Mathematician,
was gonna say. Good
Liz.
answer. Good answer.
Oh my God, she high-fived him. That is amazing.
We do not embolden the man.
She just emboldened. She's the one who tries to rip him down. Okay, Liz, what's a paradox? Can you unpack what I said? Or are you too high?
No. Well, essentially, it's like a puzzle.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yes, yeah. No,
she's too high.
You know what?
What?
Your face is what? What?
It's like deciphering a puzzle.
Kind of. Okay, so a paradox is when something you go in, you can't get out. It keeps repeating. And you feel like it's the same all the time and you can't get out, blah, 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 right? If you do one thing, it just repeats like that.
Right.
But every paradox has a point of parallax. A parallax is a new perspective. So if you feel like you're stuck in this thing that keeps repeating, it's not true. That's false. There's always... And it's the truth. It's like a physics
That's
statement.
very timely.
Yeah. And
Good for
so
you.
every paradox really has a point of parallax. When you feel like you don't know which way to go, you don't know what the answer is. And I saw that on a bumper sticker once. And it was a car that I was dropping my kid off at his Montessori school, and it was one of the teachers.
Only at
so
Montessori.
I saw it repeatedly, and I was like, I'm going to look that up, because I didn't know what it meant either. I looked it up, and I was like, it's so poignant, because if you stop a minute and say, okay, I'm in this weird thing that's going the same all the time, and you realize, nah, that's not true. If you stop a minute, there's always a new perspective that you can take on any given situation. I know. I'm that brilliant.
Nice.
Top that, TJ. What's your quote?
Oh, man.
Kidding. She's too high. Gina, you.
No one told me about the quote. You just said I had to do something, and I don't remember what it was, and I had to do so well. I kind of freaked out, and I didn't get the quote memo.
And you just started drinking.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck it. I'm going to get high and drink and be me.
And wing
you
it.
do you well. You do you better than anyone I know.
Oh, I know. I do me well.
Really well.
I am my favorite flavor
But you don't
of the
taste.
day.
Yeah, you don't even know.
I would. They say it's like cherry pie.
Oh, my God.
Who they?
That is
All of
so
them.
dramatic.
Everybody. It's little apple pie, little cherry pie, stuff like that.
Why are you looking at me nodding your head? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I do.
She does. She told me the first time I ever met her.
I did.
So did she.
I didn't even pull her aside. I just looked her right in the eye. I walked over with my big giraffe legs, and I said, I want to fuck you, baby. Yeah, no, that never happened.
It was on radio.
Yeah, she did.
I saw. I feel.
I
Like,
can't believe we just did that.
I feel like that happened.
I let her say
That's
that
what
and live.
You forget she has knives. Boom. She likes guns, and you have knives. I think you guys should be separated.
I think
she's
we're
offended.
soulmates.
Gina, do you have a thought for the week? Like, what is your week?
Nothing,
what was your week
not
like?
a paradox. Every
I
paradox
know
has
that
a
I blew your
parallax.
minds a minute, but you don't have to keep up with me.
Keep your enemies close in case your friends turn out to be bastards.
Every rose
Is she talking
has
about
a
us?
thorn.
That's what
Every rose.
Welcome
has
to
a
the
thorn.
jungle,
Rose
baby.
has a thorn.
Whack-a-mole. Okay, anyway, it doesn't have to be a quote. That was just mine because I carry that with me all the time.
You
No big
said
deal.
it.
Well,
it could be
let's
a
see.
thought for the week.
A
Like,
thought.
how was your week?
I got a thought. No freaking cheese.
Bryce is over here going,
No
can I
cheese.
please talk?
No.
Please, somebody tell me I can talk. Please, can I talk?
You
please?
guys are doing fine.
Woo!
To talk.
Do you want to talk?
No.
You're scary when you say that.
She is kind of scary.
You need to talk? Is there something you need to talk about?
No.
How do you like your cheese? Shit lips. Okay, anyway, sorry. My thought, no cheese. Moving on.
What was your thought? No cheese.
No
Okay,
cheese.
Bryce.
No
Thank you.
cheese.
Please.
My thought. How am I
Help
gonna
us out,
follow
man.
all this great advice?
Help us out. It doesn't have to be advice. It's just, how was your week? Did it suck? Was it good? Like, what would you take from your week?
Well, like recently I've been watching on social media. There's a lot going on in the country, right? We have two candidates. I think they both really suck. I think neither of them represent the people. I think they represent pharmaceutical companies. They represent corporations. They represent Monsanto. And we need to see through it. I think we need to see through it. There's the real problems are disparity. There's the distribution of wealth is horrible. We have addiction problems. Like, I look out my window, right? What's the problem? I don't see ISIS, and I don't see these other things that they're talking about, these voting points. I see homeless people. I see people with addiction problems. I see people that are unhappy and unhealthy. And, we need to keep this in mind as we go through this election process. Like, what's important? What's important? What's really important? You know what I mean?
What's really important. That's
You know?
a good one. And every paradox has a point of parallel.
She's not at all sober.
Oh,
She might try to tell us
am
that.
sober.
Who knows what she's on?
I know, it's
No, but
like
I
heroic
concur.
that I'm
Like
sober.
I concur because it really is like let's bring it back home.
Well,
Yeah,
it sucks
really,
me
let's
in. Like I
really-
get sucked into a rabbit hole, and I
you
get
do.
really
I've noticed
unhappy.
that.
And
Like
Talks
here?
to people like no.
social media, you know.
Yeah, yeah. See, I just don't give a shit. I'm like f off. I don't care. Think
You
what
post
you
a lot of stuff like that.
Fun stuff. I don't
Fun
post
stuff?
a lot.
You don't?
No. What are you thinking
She
of?
does.
She does?
Yeah,
I
she
do.
harass us. I might unfriend.
With fun
not
stuff?
unfriend. I might just unfollow
So what's
you.
your thought of the day, Liz? You must have a thought of the week then
I'm
if you're
just
posting
kidding.
a lot.
I do have a
is
thought
it?
of the week. So essentially, I feel like with everything, there's a lot of shit going on and a lot of violence against people, against the police, and a lot of racism. And on top of that, we got an election going on. And I just feel like my message or my word is like dialogue. We all need a dialogue so we can figure out like what our middle grounds are. And yeah, talk.
That's good.
Dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a
yeah.
good ending for sure.
Yeah. We're not done.
Oh.
You're up. Now that you've had time to think.
TJ.
Oh no! Oh man, that's terrible. Anyway, so what's coming up next week?
Gina, where are we at?
Oh, I had the keep your enemies close in case your friends turn out to be bastards. Hey, listen, your enemy will always tell you the truth. And they'll go.
No, they won't. I disagree.
And
Your
they'll go
enemy
above and beyond.
Your enemy will
They'll
try to
stab you with
steer
it.
you astray and make you look like shit. You got to really be careful who you even listen to. I think you got to be conscious of yourself and whatever your higher power is, if you have one, and let that be the significant part of your life. Everything else people say, you got to go. Maybe.
Do you ever watch?
Probably
House
not.
Do you ever watch House of Cards?
Oh hell, yes. Oh my god, I saw the first couple.
Hire an enemy.
I hired.
They'll work
I saw the
hard
first.
to do the right thing.
Well, nah. That's TV. God, I keep hitting him. We're so close. I'm
You
like,
want
bam,
to.
Bam, 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 bam.
He's
I
like
wanna
he's
show
not
you my
sitting by
shoes because
me.
they're so hot. Can you see those?
Those are hot.
Oh my God!
Bam!
those with the
Again with the
shoes.
shoes. I can't
The
walk in them, but they
shoes.
look good.
I'm unprepared, apparently, for the fashion or the sex.
No, look at you got the hooker
Show
shoes
him
on.
your shoes.
She's got some hooker shoes. Look at that.
I did my
Platform
part.
hookers.
I
Bryce,
did my part.
Let's see your shoes.
Bryce, let's see your hooker shoes.
I like those shoes.
those
Those are
too.
nice.
Yeah, those are
Fancy
shit.
schmancy.
We're going to try to get you out of those shoes later, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are good for the
Exactly.
Yeah, I got the
rain.
boots. I'm wearing
Yeah,
boots, that's
those are
right.
fancy.
There's some
Look
leg.
at that. That's
You
nice.
like the leg? You like the leg?
Your 90-pound chicken leg.
That's right.
All right, guys. Any last words?
Last word is Buena notte, Brazil.
Watch us next week here,
Buena
the
notte.
ladies' room.
Woo!
7 to 9 on
7:30 to 9.
7:30.
7:30 to
Yeah,
9.